Hello everyone, and welcome to Slay the Spire. Now, this game is one of my all-time favorite games. It's super fun, it's super hard, and I've been playing it a ton lately. I've got it on my Nintendo Switch. I've already racked up like 100 hours, but I decided I was gonna get it on the computer. And then I thought, you know, since I'm gonna have it on my computer, I might as well record it so people can see me lose, because I have been losing a lot. But we're going to start out with the Ironclad. Now, the Ironclad is the remaining soldier of the Ironclads. He sold his soul to harness demonic energies, and at the end of combat, he heals 6 HP. Now, Slay the Spire is like a roguelike deck-building game. You'll see. The tutorial is about to come up, which is good. Yep. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, you end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming attack damage but wears off at the start of your turn. During your turn, you can see an enemy's intent above them, like this guy is attacking for 10. If your enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to gain some block. So yeah. Real quick, I'm going to turn on fast mode because otherwise this game is unbearably slow. But yeah, so this guy's attacking for 5, so I'm gonna block for 5. And then I'm gonna hit him, and I'm gonna hit his friend. Now these guys, when you hit them, they shield for 7, which is annoying. But now they've already done that, so I get to kill him. This card right here costs 2 energy, and it does 8 damage, but also applies 2 vulnerable. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attacks, so this is a pretty good card. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna kill this guy with it, and then I'm gonna kill his buddy. So once you finish a fight, you get gold, which goes up here. You get a potion, which you can drink or throw. They all do different things. This one lets you discard any number of cards and then draw that many. You get to add a new card to your deck. So we've got Twin Strike deals 5 damage twice. This one deals 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. And this one deals 9 damage. And then put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. So that's pretty good. I think we're going to go with Twin Strike, because, you know, deal 5 damage twice, that's just 10 damage. Yeah, so, we got this guy. He's hitting us for 11. I think I'm going to hit block for 5, then bash. So now he is vulnerable. So next turn, we can do a ton more damage. Like, instead of doing 5 damage, now we do 7. Actually, we just kill him. See? Man, bash, what a good card. And we healed up to full because of Burning Blood, so... Ooh. So, what that said was power cards. What power cards do is they give you like a passive effect for the rest of the fight. Not the rest of the run, but the rest of the fight. So, you know, it's pretty good. Corruption. Skills cost 0. Whenever you play a skill, exhaust it, which removes it from the end of combat. So that's pretty good. This one adds 2 wounds in your hand, so it'll basically bloat our deck. But we gain 15 block. You know, that can be handy. And this one gains 5 block and deals 5 damage. I think I'm gonna take power through. Because now we're going to an event. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel the goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. God, I hate when there's goop everywhere. You notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from the unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle. So we can either gain 75 gold and lose 11 health, or lose 23 gold, and we are gonna take that gold. It hurt us, but man, once we get to a shop up here, we're gonna be able to spend that gold. Ah, slime bros again. See, we already killed you guys last time. That guy, dead. This guy, vulnerable. I'm kind of great at this game, guys. Now, I already have 100 hours in it, so, you know, I know what I'm doing. No more cards. If there's no cards to draw, your discard pile is shuffled into the draw pile. So yeah, whenever you use a card, like, it goes into the draw pile, the discard pile, so you can see here. And then this is our draw pile. And whenever this is empty, it'll shuffle the discard pile back into the draw pile. So it's pretty good. 15 gold, add a card to our deck. Ooh. Deal 8 damage, increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. I think we're going to take that. That's pretty good. I mean, Twin Strike, double your block. No. You got to get the Rampage. I'm going to go to another mystery room. A strange blue humanoid with a golden helmet approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. So we can pay him to either heal 20 HP or remove a card from our deck. And I think we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of a strike. Now, I know what you're saying. Why would you get rid of a strike? Well, because this is objectively worse than this or this. And you'd much rather draw this or this than this. So if you remove the bad cards, it increases your chances of drawing the good cards. Took me a while to figure that out. Ooh, so another thing. Campfires. Which you can either heal, which we don't need to do, or Smith. And Smith lets you upgrade a card in your deck to make it better. So, like, you could upgrade a Strike, do 3 more damage. Yeah, you know, that's pretty good. Or Bash, deal 2 more damage, apply 1 more vulnerable than before. That's pretty good. Twin Strike brings it from 10 to 14. Rampage, 8 to 8. So, but I think we're going to go with Bash, because making people vulnerable means more damage. And more damage is more good. Yeah? Oh, alright. Another thing. We're fighting an elite now. Now, elites are powerful foes, but defeating them will reward you with a relic. Now, relics are sort of like Burning Blood. They're like passive effects, like little trinkets. They give you little effects for the rest of the run. So they're pretty good. Sort of like items in the Binding of Isaac. Ooh, so we got 3 guys here. These guys are going to put a bunch of stuff in our deck. This guy's hitting us for 9. So I think we're going to go with gain 5 block. And then we're going to beat this guy up. So yeah, they're putting a bunch of junk in our discard pile. And they're going to try and make it so we only draw junk. And luckily for them, I can put my own junk in my deck. And I think I'm going to hit this guy. 12. So I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but I'm going to kill him faster. If I kill him faster, you know. Ah, there you are, Rampage. See, here's an example. This could have been an attack or something, but instead they put this stupid dazed in my deck, and I can't use this. Look, this guy's dazed. He's got birds around him, like in the cartoons. Poor guy. Oof. This was not great. So I can gain 5 block and kill this guy. So now I only get hit for 4. So see, now our deck has a bunch of junk in it, and that's not good for us. We also didn't draw any block cards, and that's also not great for us. But that's, you know, that's fine. We'll manage. Let's see. We're gonna wail on this guy. See, he's gonna hit us for 9. They always do the same thing, but gain 15 block. The good news is about these things, they're ethereal, which means that yeah, if this card is in your hand at the end of your turn, it is exhausted. Exhausted cards are removed for the rest of the combat. So once we draw them once, we won't draw them again, which is good, because, yeah, we don't want them being in our deck forever. Alright. So we're going to take a little more damage here. This is not great. They put a lot of stuff in our deck we don't want. And there's no use in me blocking, because he's not attacking me. But unfortunately, my energy... Ooh, I might... 10 plus 13? That kills him! Thank you, Rampage. Ooh, Bronze Scales. Now, this makes it so now every fight we're going to have 3 Thorns. Which means every time someone hits us, we deal 3 damage back. Ooh. I'm also going to take a Cleave. So now we can... If there's a bunch of tiny enemies, we can mess them up. And we've got our first shop. Welcome. Ah, thank you. Oh man, so now we got a bunch of good cards here. So we can either remove a card, buy some potions, buy some other cards, or buy some relics. Now this one, ooh, obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. I don't think we need that. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy this uppercut, because I mean, come on. 1 weak, 1 vulnerable, 13, it's on sale. How can I not buy it? It's 37. I'm going to buy this, because this makes it so now enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP, which means that we'll kill them faster. Oh, this was a chest. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's also very good. Ooh, so which way do we want to go? This way lets us get another shop, but we don't really have a lot of money. This way gives us some mystery rooms, and those can have some fun stuff. But this way lets us upgrade a card and then fight a bunch of guys. And we don't really have a lot of cards in our deck right now, which is not always a bad thing, but we don't have a lot of very good cards. But you know what? I'm a gambling man, so let's see. Speak of the devil, gambling chip. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. That's very good. You walk behind an eerie statue holding several masks. Something behind you softly whispers, "Stop." You swerve around to face the statue, which is now facing you. On closer inspection, it's not a statue, but a statuesque gaunt man. Oh man, that guy is really gaunt. Is he even breathing? Face, let me touch. Maybe trade? So we can lose 8 HP if he touches our face and get some money, or get a 50% good face, 50% bad face. Now, I know I said I'm a gambling man, so we could, flip a coin. Whenever you enter question mark room, gain 50 gold. See, that is going to get us a lot of money. See, that was a good face. Oh, man. See, this is why we need cleave, because there's a lot of enemies here, so we're going to get rid of strikes and then 1 defend, and hopefully we'll draw cleave. Bingo. So now we can kill this guy, kill this guy, and now we only get hit for 4. And these guys are both... Oh, he's dead. Well, that was an easy fight. Another Gambler's Brew, not very useful. Ooh. Deal damage equal to your block. Deal 4 damage to all enemies and heal HP equal to unblocked damage. Or gain 5 block and upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. Now, I think we're going to go with Reaper because I like healing. And more health is more good. So what do we want to replace? We don't really need this because we don't need to block for a lot. We only need to block for a little amount. And we can't use both of these. So we get rid of that. And honestly, I'm gonna... No, I'll keep that one. Alright, so 8 damage to all enemies. And then... Oh, I now realize we... And then we'll kill him. We'll kill him. So this guy is stronger now, but unfortunately for him, we're about to heal off of him. I love healing off of him. We heal even more. Oh, look at us. Apply 3 vulnerable. You guys know what that does. New cards. Ooh, gain 8 block, draw 1 card. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card. Or another Twin Strike. We don't have a lot of cards that really block. So we're going to go with classic Shrug It Off. Oh, we got 50 gold though. Choose any number of cards to replace. We don't need block cards because they're not attacking us. Oof. Wish we had more energy because then we could play both these really good cards. But I think we're going to deal 8 damage to both of them. Then we're going to... 5 damage to him. 8 damage to him. So hopefully we can kill them both in the same turn. And the reason I didn't just kill him off normally is because on death he applies 2 vulnerable, which means I would be taking 15 damage from both of them, and that is no bueno. 5 and 3. Hooray! Choose an attack or power card, add a copy of that card into your hand. Are there any of these? I mean, I suppose we could dual wield Reaper. Think about that. Or we can put a card from our discard pile on top of our draw pile, which is also very useful. As much as I like you dual wield, I think I'm going to go with a Headbutt. And now we're here. I think we're going to upgrade a card. And we're going to upgrade Uppercut. Because now, this does 2 weak and 2 vulnerable. So it's basically a lot better. Because with 1 weak and 1 vulnerable, status effects go down by 1 per turn. Unless specified otherwise. So now it'll last for 2 turns. We don't need to defend. We're going to hit him with... I think a bash. So this guy, after receiving 17 damage, he changes to a defensive mode, which means we wanna do that to him. Because right now, destroy, destroy, destroy. See, he's about to hit us for 32. That is a crazy amount. But instead, we're gonna put him in defensive mode, and then we're gonna wail on him. Except he blocked it all. So now that he's in defensive mode, he has 3 thorns, like us. Which means that every time we attack him, we get hit for 3, unless we block it. So I think I'm gonna defend twice, and then I'm not gonna hit him, because then I'll take 3 damage. Well, I can hit him. 8 times 2. We're gonna block, and then hit him for 13. So we're gonna take some damage, but that's okay. 5 times 4. I think we're gonna bash, then we're gonna shrug it off. So, you know, you block a little, you hit a little. Oh, but we thorns them. It's amazing. We can heal 6, which I think I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna twin strike him for 14. So now he's back in defensive mode. 9. Gain 8 block. We're gonna gain 13 block, and then now that's gonna let us hit him. And I'm gonna put Shrug It Off back in my draw pile. So I can use it again next turn, because I know he's about to hit us for a lot. So I'm gonna gain 8 block, gain 5 block, and I'm gonna hit him for 18. Man, Rampage is really ramping up. 5 times 4. Oof. I'm gonna go with a power through, so it's gonna put 2 wounds in our hand. So that's gonna clog up our deck, but it'll let me block. And then I think I'm gonna hit him with an uppercut. Oh yeah, now he does I weakened him, which means he deals 25% less damage, which is very good for us. And then I'm gonna hit him with an uppercut. Hit him with a twin strike. Oh, that doesn't do anything. But he's very close to dying, which means we can gain 5 block, hit him once, put this on our draw pile, and we'll hit him again. So we're gonna take 6 damage, and then Mercury Hourglass. Oh, Thorns killed him. So we did it. We beat the first boss. We get a power potion. Oh, I completely forgot we had these. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna use the power potion, and then, so Corruption, which we've seen before. Bludgeon does 32 damage. That's so much damage. Gain 2 vulnerable at the start of your turn. Gain 1 energy. So I think, call me crazy, but I'm gonna go with the Bludgeon. I mean, that's so much damage. And this one, choose a relic. Now these are boss relics. They all give me 1 energy, but at a cost. This one makes it so we can no longer upgrade cards. This one makes it so we can no longer heal. And this one makes it so at the start of combat, it shuffles 2 wounds into our draw pile. We're gonna take that. Because, you know, that's not so bad. I think we're gonna want to hit the shop. Oh, you again. I think... Oh, so now we have 4 energy. So now we can play a bunch of new good cards. I'm probably not going to play those guys. Shoot. Bludgeon, though. So I could defend and then bludgeon 1. Or I could Reaper and uppercut, or vice versa. I think I'm going to bludgeon this guy. Bonk. Because as you remember, these guys run away, so you want to kill them as fast as possible before they steal all your gold and then make away from it. Because if you can kill them in time, you can get all your gold back. Although I don't know if we're going to kill this guy in time unless we get into the bludgeon. Come on, fingers crossed. Shoot. Might be able to do it. 10 damage. Headbutt. Yeah. See, we got our money back. Got a fire potion. Deal 20 damage. See ya, Gamblers Brew. Ooh, deal 20 damage. 3 damage. 8 damage. I think we're going to do the 20 damage. See, now we're getting... these cards cost more, but they do so much more damage. Let's see. Whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 6 damage to all enemies. That could be pretty good, because both this... Oh, wait. Both this and this put wounds in my deck. So that would make it... That would turn that into a damage thing, which I think we're going to do. And then, apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. That's pretty good, too. That's pretty good. Or we could remove a card. Shockwave. And then we'll leave. you like this rug? It's not for sale. I do like that rug. Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, we should be entering question mark rooms. Think of how much money we're gonna get. Oh man, if we go bam bam, if we go this path, we'll make 200 gold. Just from these rooms alone. Heck yeah. Alright, what do we want to get rid of? One block, and then that should be fine. Oof, that's not really what we needed. But now we can bash him, and we can damage him. And we're gonna take another bash. See, he's gonna put a negative effect on us, but luckily for us, we are gonna put a bunch of negative effects on him. So bam! 7 turns, he's gonna do 50% more damage, or he's gonna receive 50% more damage, and he's gonna deal 25% less damage. I mean, come on, this guy doesn't have a chance. We're gonna bludgeon. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I feel bad. Shame. Choose one of 3 random. Oh, we need to start using these. We do a lot of vulnerable, so I think I'm gonna take that instead. Lose 3 HP, gain 3 energy. That is very good. That is very good. Oh my god. Halt! A knight forcefully gestures you to stop with its giant lance. Today is the day I must settle the score with the murderer of my beloved pet Noodles. Until then, you may not pass. Fellow witness, why don't you bet on who you think will emerge victorious? Now, either way, you can bet 50 gold. You have to bet 50 gold, but there's a 30% chance I win 250 gold, a 70% chance. I'm a gambling man. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I lost the bet. That's why you don't gamble, kids. Don't need any defense because they're not attacking. So I think I'm gonna kill this guy. These guys are gonna start doing a lot of damage real fast. And then I think I'm gonna this one, because there's some wounds in my deck. And then when I draw him, it's gonna do 6 damage to all enemies. Although it did do 8 damage to all enemies. We're gonna block for 15, and then we're gonna 6, and then kill this guy next. So man, with the thorns and Mercury Hourglass and wound, we just did so much damage to them. I don't really need bloodletting because I have enough energy to play all my cards. 6 plus 9 is 15. That's not enough to kill him, so I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna kill this guy. Take the bludgeon. We're gonna bludgeon this guy next turn. Oof, I'm gonna take some damage, but you know what? Oh, actually, we can heal off of him. See? And now we carnage. Never stood a chance. Iron Wave, Barricade, Shockwave. I think I'm okay. Don't forget your rewards. Just click on them to pick them up. Now, normally, I would take cards. But I have a common mistake of just adding a bunch of cards. I go, ooh, that card looks good, that card looks good. And then suddenly I have 40 cards in here, and I can't draw what I want to draw. We're going to upgrade a card because we're doing fine on health. And I think we're going to take 28, 42, or 10 damage to all enemies. We're taking Fire Breathing Plus. Fire Breathing is going to make it so we do a lot of damage. Oof, oof, oof. These are a lot of big cards. We don't want the Reaper yet. Headbutt is okay. Carnage, I'm also going to get rid of. So I think we're going to Shockwave, which will weaken them. I'm going to defend, and then I'm going to headbutt this guy. I'm going to take the Reaper back. Actually, I should have taken the Carnage now that I think about it. Ooh, wound. See, these guys got drawn, but we didn't get to play Fire Breathing yet. But if we did, we would have done 20 damage to both of these guys. So I think I'm going to shrug it off to block some. I'm going to Reaper. So that killed him and I healed a bit. But now I'm vulnerable, which means this guy's doing way more damage to me. Thankfully I'm able to block it though. I think I'm going to hit him with a Rampage. I'm going to hit him with a Twin Strike. I'm going to hit him with a Cleave. Wait. 12, 9. Yeah, I'm going to hit him with a Cleave. And then I'm going to block. Now, am I taking damage? Yes. You know who else is taking damage? I'll give you a hint. His name rhymes with Meld Marasite. Unfortunately, that doesn't count. And then... So bloodletting hasn't really come in handy yet, but it will. Oh, my boy, my boy. Say hello to Bludgeon for me. Ooh, see, this is an upgraded card. Can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack. It's also 0. Now, normally I would take this, but because we have so many wounds in our deck, I'm not going to. These are all kind of not great. I might take Headbutt plus. Oh, oh no, it's the Book of Stabbing. This guy is a real piece of work. He never stops attacking you. I'm gonna get rid of those. Take these instead. Perfect. So I think I'm gonna block, bash, rampage. Because then if we use headbutt, we can keep getting rampage back. Oof. Now fire breathing, when he hits us, when he attacks us, he puts a wound in our deck. Unfortunately for him, whenever we draw a wound, we deal 10 damage. So this guy is about to get boned. I think I'm gonna use a color that one of my potions here. Power card. None of these really help. This one will help. I might use both. Yeah! Enemy loses 9 strength this turn. Now he does 0 damage. This is ethereal, which means if you don't play it, you don't get to use it for the rest of the round. But that's okay. Because this guy... Ooh, you guys see that? We could get a Reaper up. No. Goodbye. Peace Pipe. You may now remove cards from your deck at rest sites. Smoke Bomb lets us escape. And ooh, 16 damage, 11 damage to all enemies. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. I think we're good. 54 gold and 2 more potion slots. Oh boy. Uh-oh. It's the Snake Plant. This guy is like Book of Stabbing, in that I hate him. Alright, we're gonna power through. He's hitting us for 21. So I can defend. I'm gonna headbutt to get the power through back in my... I'm gonna go for that. This guy also has it, so whenever you attack him, he gains 3 block, which is unfortunate. I think I'm gonna... 6 plus 8 is 14, plus this is 34, or 40. So we're gonna get rid of Carnage, but that's okay. So he just gave us Frail and Weakened, but we are about to bash him in the face. It doesn't even matter? No, it does not. Okay. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times, or gain 2 strength. I think we're gonna take Demon Form. Interesting. As you continue your ascent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground, and walls around you, coalescing into 3 masked forms that start to speak. Another puppet of Niao, I think. Agreed. She always makes the funnest toys. You notice an oversized grin as the third addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like a taste of our power? Accept. Receive 5 apparition, which makes it so we gain 1 intangible. I know there's a lot of words being thrown around. So if we play that card, we only get hit for 1 damage that turn. But it also takes away 40 of our max HP. So now, so this is very high risk, very high reward. But I think we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. So now we do not have a lot of health. But, you know, that's okay. We have a shop. Interesting. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Start each combat with 4 plated armor. Or, each time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. I think we're going to go with the plated armor. So we're not really going to need strength. We can take him. Oh, we can take him. So yes, Apparition. We don't really need it this turn, though. We don't really need these either. I hope I don't draw... Alright. So yes. Now instead of taking 9, I do 1, but it goes away after 1 turn. So it's very... Gotta be very careful with it. Ooh, yikes. 9 times 3? More like 1 times 3. Am I right, guys? Am I right? And I'm gonna hit him with a shockwave, so now he's weak, and he's gonna take more damage. This guy doesn't know what's gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with a boom. I'm gonna put bludgeon back in my thing. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take the bludgeon. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That was... I did that in the wrong order. So these guys are minions. They abandoned combat without their leader, which means if we can kill this guy in the meantime... 7 plus 9 plus 18 is not 46. Unfortunate. We can start... I'm gonna play this. And I'm gonna play this. And then I'm gonna... How are you here? How are you in my What? Huh? How? What? I'm not gonna ask. I am gonna take a cleave. See? Oh, by the way, our plated armor, at the start of your turn, at the end of your turn, you gain 4 block without having to play a card, which is very useful. I'm gonna cleave. I'm gonna fire breathing. I'm gonna cleave again, and I'm gonna strike. So now he spawned in more dudes. Man, ooh, 8 damage to all enemies. Oh wait, it doesn't really help us anymore. But we're gonna uppercut this guy. Run! See ya. Ooh, upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combat with this in your hand. I think I'm gonna take Cleave Plus, because dealing damage to all enemies is very useful. No. We don't really need the shop, so I guess we're gonna take the hallway fight. What? We don't need this. Don't need this, because we can get a better one. Yikes. 4. Alright, both of these guys have artifact charges, which means it negates 1 debuff. So if I try to put vulnerable on him, doesn't work. Unfortunately, I'm gonna kill him anyway. And you may be putting stuff in my deck, but I think I'm cooler than you, so nana boo boo. And also you're dead, and also I'm gonna take a rampage again, and also I don't have to block because plated armor, so that's very useful. Play this, hit him for that, hit him for that. I think I'm gonna take the bludgeon. Woohoo! No. Okay. Toke. Is there anything I want to remove, or do I want to remove, or do I want to upgrade? I think I want to upgrade Demon Form to get 3 strength per turn. Now we're fighting the champ. The champ. More like the chump, right, guys? Ooh, so Apparition, so I only take 1, and Demon Form. This is gonna help, because now every turn I get 3 strength. So I'm gonna start doing a lot more damage to him. And these apparitions are making it so I'm only taking one health. Now, you may be wondering, what's the downside? You only have so many, and then suddenly when they're hitting for 50 and 60 and you only have 40 health. Yikes. Also, like this turn, since it's ethereal, if I don't play it, it disappears, but he's not attacking, so there's no real reason for me to play it. So it's kind of unfortunate. I think I'm gonna take the rampage back. 17 damage. Ooh, wait. Yeah, 17 damage. Carnage. So we're doing a lot of damage to this guy. You call that a weapon? Yeah, I do. Meanie. How about Thunderclap Cleave? And then I'll play that even though I don't need to. He's just buffing himself. I'm gonna take this. Oh, see, we're burning through all of our... Oh, We have no more apparitions, which means we gotta kill this guy fast, because we don't block for a lot. Uh-oh. 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 We're gonna fire potion. Defend. That defend is saving our life. Then we're gonna bludgeon him. So that is the downside of the apparitions. Unfortunately for you, good sir, you're about to get cleaved. Elixir. Add a card to your deck. We don't need another demon form. That's it. I don't really think I want any of these because we only have so much HP. We'll pass. We will take a relic. Remove 2 cards from your deck. Gain 1 energy at the start of your turn. Very good. At the end of combat, heal 12 HP. We're not really taking a lot of damage on normal turns. Act 3. Now this is the final act. This is where we start dealing damage. So I'm gonna want to see how many question marks are there? How many shops are there? I think we're gonna go this right path so we can get a bunch of money. This guy scales, so we need to scale too. Because he is his own demon form. He gets 3 strength per turn as well. I mean... Alright, let's see. Apparition, Bludgeon. Apparition is very good against these guys, but not so good against bosses. Not as good, I should say. Oh, we gained 1 artifact potion. Sorry, I'm just used to moving so fast. All right, let's see. We don't really need to bloat our deck anymore. Ooh, look at these guys. Whew. All right. Fire breathing, because that does 10 damage to all enemies. There's a lot of enemies. We're gonna cleave, so we hit all of them once. We're gonna do this so we can get the cleave back, and then we're gonna do this. Oof. See, not a lot of apparition helps, but so these guys, if the other enemies are still alive, this guy, if we kill him, will just come back in 2 turns. So you kind of gotta kill them all at the same time, which is easier said than done. Now if we draw a wound, 10 damage to all of them. Perfect. Now we can do 3 weak and vulnerable to everyone. Hit this guy. So hopefully we'll draw another wound next turn and do a lot of damage to everyone. Nope, we did. You didn't see it, but we did. At 2 wounds to your hand, gain 20 block. Enemy loses 2 strength. Ooh. These are both very good cards. I think I'm going to take a disarm, though. As you slowly make your way up the twisting pathways, you constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. Passing by a structure you are certain you have previously seen... Wait, what? Passing by a structure you certainly have previously seen, you start to question if you are going insane, if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. So you're getting crazy. You're getting crazy. So you can either receive 2 madness, but we lose 5 HP. This reduces the cost of a random card in your hand to 0. That's pretty good. We can become cursed, which will always be in our deck. Not like the wounds. But we heal 10, so we don't need that. Or we lose 2 max HP. Kind of want the madness. Those are fun. I know I said I wasn't going to bloat my deck, but I like madness because, you know, sometimes you hit someone really good. We don't need an apparition. I'll take the rest. Fire breathing. This is good against people who hit, like, instead of doing 11, if he hit, like, if it was, like, 3 times 4, this would be good, because then it would be, like, 1 times 4. Oh, come on. I was this close. Honestly, I might just see ya. As you head upwards, hopping from one floating shape to another, you slip. You begin to fall. While in free fall, you consider your options. Land safely with your greatest technique, channel a power to survive the fall, strike at the wall to hang on to it. So we have to lose a card. I like fire breathing. Uppercut. How much is uppercut doing for us? Goodbye, uppercut. Hopefully that doesn't lose us the run somehow. Alright, let's see. So we're gonna block for 8. Deal 11 damage. Oh, shoot, I forgot these guys have thorns. We're gonna kill that guy. So, ouch. And then now these guys are giving themselves even more thorns. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna make this guy lose. I can't really attack them is the problem. Because, they deal 5 damage back. And that's like 1/4 of my health. So theoretically, I could just... The only thing that's really doing damage to them right now is the Mercury Hourglass. So if I can get fire breathing, and I start drawing some wounds, or dazed, that'll hurt them a lot. And I can do 3 weak and vulnerable too, so they'll start hitting me for less. I'll use the Apparition, even though it doesn't do anything. Oh! We drew 2 wounds, I guess. Gain 3 strength, double your block. End of your turn. We're gonna gain 3 strength. We're all about the strength, baby. That would help. That enemy loses 3 strength. I think we're gonna upgrade a madness. Because that makes it cost 0. Oh, these guys again. That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, we got 2 cleaves. Oh, wait, we can't play these all. Shoot. Give me a madness. Shoot. 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies, and then hit them all for 16. That was a pretty good. That was a pretty okay turn. Apparition, madness, strike, headbutt. Give me the cleave back. So we're doing pretty well this round. Cleave, deal 11 damage to everyone. 9 damage, and then we're gonna blood. Oh, we can't bludgeon him. All right, well we're gonna fire breathing and intangible and hope we draw wounds to kill this guy before everyone else gets. Oh, we did. Oh, but it wasn't enough. Fortunately, he got carnaged. No. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. That's pretty okay. Oh, so this guy, whenever we hit him, he changes what he's gonna do. I'm gonna play both these apparitions, a fire breathing and then a cleave. You can't really see because I'm only getting hit for 1. It does change. So we're just gonna give him a bunch of debuffs until we start wailing on him. I hope we draw demon form so we can start scaling, but oh well. Alright, so we're gonna start hitting him a bunch, take another carnage. Before our intangible runs out. So this is our last would have been our last turn of intangible. Flame gives us 3 strength. Lets us play a bludgeon. So he's kind of low. But now we're out of intangibles. We're out of apparitions. And now this guy can hit us for a lot more. See? Ooh. Can we kill him? I think we can kill him if we do this. Alright, then we're at 2. Oh no, wait. Is there a 1 damage card that does a lot? Rampage. So then we can do this. 18. No! Oh no. The negative effect, he's gonna put a curse in our deck. And I don't really want that. So I'm gonna have to use this. Hit him with that blood for blood. But we got a fear potion to replace it. No. Sorry that I'm just skipping through, but I'm gonna upgrade another madness. So now these guys cost 0, and they do a lot more. Ooh, every 6 turns gain 1 intangible. Very useful. Enemy loses 9 strength this turn. Very useful. I think we can take it. Oh, it's giant head. So, oh, we're gonna be fine. So how this works is because of Slaver's Collar, we gain 1 energy at the start of our turn, which means we have a whopping 5 energy. So we can do Demon Form, and whenever you play a card, this dude receives 10 more damage. Oh, I should have done Madness. I might have hit Demon Form. So we took some damage there, but that's okay. Now we have an Apparition. We can Shockwave, Strike, and Rampage. So we're hitting him for a lot. 3. He's counting down, and once he counts down, trust me, you do not want to see what he has to say. Now, thankfully, we do a lot of damage. We're gonna take another bludgeon. 1. See, now this turn, if we didn't have Apparition, this dude would be hitting us for a lot right now. Thankfully, he doesn't. We should be able to kill him next turn before he hits us for 33. Incense Burner. You saved our life. Headbutt. Oh, we killed him. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. It's pretty good. Ooh. Axe means however much damage you do. So like or how much energy you have. So if we had 5 energy, it would do 25 damage. But I'm gonna pass. Do this instead. Ooh. Oh, look at, they're hitting us for so much. Alright, we're gonna replace these guys then, and hope we get an Apparition. We did not get an Apparition. Now see, this is what I would have loved to run. Alright, Fire Breathing, Shrug it off. Shockwave. That weakens everyone and lessens the amount of damage we're about to take. Oof. Oof. That's fine, because we are about to show them what happens when you mess with us. And I'm also going to play Bloodletting, so we get enough... Wait, 3... Yeah, we needed that, 20, 30 damage. Oof. 30 damage. Oh, I should have... I'll do this, and then I'll cleave to block that. And then I can do this, and then make you lose 2 strength. So, we took some damage, I'm not gonna lie. But that's okay, because that happens sometimes. But now, we're gonna get a lot stronger. We killed him with the fire. Alright, moment of truth. I'm trying to think, are there any cards in here that aren't really helping that we should be getting rid of? I kind of like all of them. I kind of like all of our cards. So we're going to upgrade before the final boss. I think we're going to hit him with Disarm. Enemy loses 3 strength. And thankfully we have a lot of potions to help us out. I'll keep Apparition. We don't need Reaper. We don't need Strike. Apparition. Apparition. I'm going to drink the skill potion. None of these really help us. Take Ghostly Armor to heal for 10. No, we don't really need that. We're gonna make this guy vulnerable. We're gonna gain 1 artifact charge. So it'll negate 1 debuff they'll do to us. And we keep this in case we get too many wounds. But first we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna try and take these guys out. I should have bashed him, but that's okay. Oh, Incense Burner saving us with the intangible again. So I'm going to do this. Headbutt him. Take back the cleave. And I'm going to use Madness to reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0 and use it on this. Well, I guess we didn't really need to because it exhausted, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. cleave, boom, they're all gone, mostly. Should we bludgeon him or should we fire breathing? I think we fire breathing. Unfortunate as it is. 16. Now we get into the wheel. We have a lot of defensive cards, which is good. But we need the attack cards while we're intangible. Oof. So now that's always going to be 0, which is good. 19. Okay. Can we block for 19? Not this turn, but that's fine. Because we just got a demon form, which means we're going to get a lot stronger. Now, he just took away half our health in one shot. So that's the downside of the apparition. But that's okay, because we can do this. You can Reaper him and heal all of that back. You can bash him again, I think. Or 6 times 4, 1 times 4, incense burner. Amazing. And the demon form is really helping us do a lot more damage. 66, so we kill him. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna... Oh, we should... that's fine. So he's a second form. Now he's awakened. And he also is about to hit us for like 80 million. So this is gonna help us survive this turn. We do a lot of damage, but is it enough to survive for the rest of the fight? Oh, come on. Please, 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 please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I think we barely made it out alive. Woo! Fire breathing won it for us. The thump, thump, thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? You ready your blade. You deal 798 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 798 damage to the heart. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Victory? We did win, though. We did win. And we got Ascension, which means that, and we got a new character. So, a lot of new stuff. So Ascension basically means, oh, here's the credits. But we're going to skip them. Sorry. When we got this red thing, what does it mean? But yes, so now Ascension, level 1. Click. Run gets harder as you win. 1. Elites spawn more often. And with the Silent, who does daggers and poison. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a really fun time playing. I had a really fun time winning, even if it was on the easiest difficulty. But, yeah, let me know if you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more of this. I had a great time playing it. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time.